Hello, welcome to my video. This will be my PE video for B2 effectiveness of the plan. So, how this had all started was I had to um, I had to meet with my client Hannah, and I had to ask her what specific areas of the body do you want to improve. And she had said that she wanted to improve her arm and core strength because she wanted to improve herself for her basketball tournament. And to do this, to see her abilities, we had taken the baseline test, and we had done this on January 16th of 2018. She had done standing long jump, seated medicine ball throw, wall squat, push-up test, and plank test. And she said she really wanted to improve on mainly her passing, and this, which initially meant that she had to improve her arm strength. So I looked at her seated medicine ball throw. In the beginning, she was able to throw at 325 centimeters, and post baseline test after the whole workout, which was conducted on February 6th, 2018, she was able to throw 327 centimeters. Now, originally, my goal was for her to throw at 330 centimeters, but I had realized that we only had around, we didn't have like 2 months or 3 months to improve her arm strength. There was a certain deadline, and she was able to throw at 327 centimeters. I was happy to realize that she had made an improvement from her original one, but sad to know that it wasn't my targeted goal for her. And I had realized, and getting feedback from my client, she had said that her core had hurt after the workout, and she said she had improved a lot compared to the pre-baseline test and post-baseline test. And she said, compared to phase 1 and phase 2, she said that phase 2 was a lot more challenging for her to do, which was great to hear because during phase 1, I had made it, and looking back, I had made it quite easy for her to do. I had allowed her to do, to choose a certain amount of repetitions in only 2 sets. For instance, I would make her do either 15, 25 or 30 repetitions of the Russian twists for 2 sets. What I should have done was done at least 30 repetitions in 3 sets, which would be challenging for her to do. And I had kept this kind of mental note in mind for her phase 2, and had simple workouts and modified them to be harder. So for instance, taking the burpees, they're quite a simple workout to do, but to make it even more challenging for her to do, I had her do a burpee with a basketball. So she would lift the basketball, throw it in the air, and then do a burpee. And I had her do this for 10 repetitions in 2 sets because I know that doing regular burpees are hard for her to do, but with a basketball included in the burpee, it would be a lot harder for her to do. And she had told me after doing phase 2 that it was a lot more difficult for her to do, but she had really seen the result and the progress because the day after the lesson, after the fitness, she was able to feel some kind of pain, like a little bit of soreness in her core muscles and her arm muscles, and which was great for me to hear. And I think that overall, it was great of her. It was great for me to hear that she had really improved, and I had improved as a personal trainer myself. And I think I feel as if there were some times where I would mainly just target the exercises on muscular endurance and muscular strength, rather than doing flexibility and endurance. However, I was meant to do this because you don't really need flexibility, or you don't really need cardio endurance when it comes to post and basketball. You really need to work on making accurate, hard, long passes and getting the rebound for your team. And to do this, I had to help my client work on her arm power and core strength, which related to muscular strength and muscular endurance. So overall, I was able to see a big gap in her baseline test results. For instance, she had made a really big progress in her plank test. She had before she was doing 67 seconds, and on February she had done 77 seconds, which was a big improvement. And these little things really make a difference for people later in the future. And to see this in my client, to see this improvement, had really made me grow as a fitness trainer.